All right, there we go. We are live once again. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Long time no see. My name is Chris, and this is my channel, We Love Comics. And today is Wednesday, the 1st of May. I can't believe how fast these days are flying by. 1:34 p.m. Eastern Time. I have telepathy. You're back to being first, but you knew that. But I already told you, so I can't say telepathy helped you on that one. And thank you, Mr. Comics. I appreciate that about Luna. Yeah, she's going through a lot. It's unfortunate, but she came to the right home. We're doing our best to take care of her. But thank you for that. Before I start, I want to give people a chance to start coming in because I told people this other video was going to be starting, and they may not know that it's already started. But I want to remind people that I am still selling my mystery boxes. I'm selling some of my duplicate comics, so not only can we try and move, but also, you know, to help Luna, I've been buying a lot of, like, very natural kind of vitamins and stuff like that. So some of it is going towards our cat, who we just found out recently not only has heart disease, but diabetes. The good thing we've heard about with diabetes with cats, it can be cured, but it's a little bit expensive. I have to do a raw diet for her, which takes a lot to make, but it's worth it. And so some of the comics that I'm selling are going to go towards that kind of expense as well. But mostly it's going to be so I can get other books, so I can turn around and sell them, so we can eventually move. But this situation has kind of delayed that a little bit. But the link is in the description if you are interested in that. Obviously, it's not mandatory for anybody. But let me put on the video camera once again. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. There's not a lot of books, but I thought there were a couple that I thought might be important for you to pick up. So before I start showing the books, let me just say hi to some of the people that arrived, because I always do this. So join the chat. I have Telepathy, Mr. Comics, Hillside Vang, Sharif, Quiet Storm, Jerry P., Greg A., Lee Smith, Felix, John, Luke, Mr. Rockfish, LV Travel, Johnny Future. Welcome, one and all. And let's start showing these books. First one, not a big deal, but this is the reason why I went there today. I don't go every week anymore for new books. This is the new Walking Dead, issue number 191. Seems like a very thick book, but they keep sticking with $3.99 prices. The story's good. I love The Walking Dead. I always get 2 copies. It's something I'm just going to pick up. All right, so the rest are all #1 issues. So these are ones that I just found interesting. Whether they'll become anything or not, who knows? But this is the first one. This is by Image Comics. It's called Gogher. When I first saw this, I wasn't going to pick it up. But then when I saw that there's a creature underground like that, it kind of caught my interest. And I didn't notice this character at first at all. So I'm not sure what this is about, obviously, because I haven't read it yet. But just this right here alone just kind of intrigued me. And Image is pretty good with books, so I thought it was worth the chance. And with $3.99 prices, Marvel, I thought it was worth taking the chance on. This is another one. I don't think this is going to probably amount to anything. I'm taking the chance on it. It's from Action Lab. It's called Vamplets, but it caught my eye. And if it catches my eye, who knows? If it ends up being a good read, it might turn into something. I can tell you right now, it's probably not going to have a very high print run. So if this book does well and becomes popular, low print runs mean, you know, supply and demand. I'm not saying it's anything that could turn into something, but like I said, it caught my eye. And to me, that's the idea of a cover. It's to grab your attention. Now, to keep people's attention, it has to be a good story, so that remains to be seen. But again, for $3.99, I think it's worth taking the chance on. All right, this is another one. This is from Abstract Sound. I've never heard of them before, but not so sure about this one, but we'll see. Again, $3.99, worth taking the chance on. This is called 5 Years. Not sure what this is about, but there is a gorilla in a t-shirt. So right there, that says, all right, there's something interesting going on here. So again, I haven't had the chance to read it yet, but might be something worth taking the chance on. $3.99. You know, if it doesn't succeed, you wasted $4. All right, next one. This one I think might be a sleeper. I don't know. There's just something about this. I just have a good feeling about this one. This is another Aftershock, but this is called Descendant, issue #1. Aftershock has really quality paper. I mean, Marvel could learn a lot from some of these companies sometimes, and I keep busting on Marvel, even though I'm a huge Marvel fan, because I go with quality. I don't go with brand loyalty. I mean, I love Marvel, but they've been doing a not so great job lately, and I'm not going to give them a pass because I, as the consumer, dictate how companies go by voting with my wallet. Most people don't want to do that. Sometimes you got to sacrifice. But again, $3.99, very good quality paper. Definitely a book that looks interesting. This, again, might be another sleeper. Again, probably not going to be a high print run. So if you're going to the comic book store, there's probably only 2 or 3 of them. Pick one up. All right, so the last one, this is probably the one everybody's getting today. There are no Marvels because I'm not spending $4.99. To me, it's the principle of the thing. They should learn from Image and even DC because this seems to be, it's going to be a very popular DC book that came out today. This is my must-have for the day. And they only charge $3.99. So Marvel can learn a lot from this. But this is Deceased #1. This is one of the variants. And Lewis, he caught it. Everybody's pretty much going to get these. Absolutely love that cover. It's one of those less is more. I got 2 copies. I didn't get the regular copy, but this is another one. I just really like the cover. And again, if this was Marvel, they would have charged $4.99 and up for this book. Because I saw a couple of #1s that I actually was interested in by Marvel, but as soon as I saw the $4.99 price tag, I put it back down. Notice I bought 2 each of these. Why? Because of the $3.99 price tag. Obviously, that's a lot more than what it used to be back in my days, but it's the point. Don't take advantage of the consumer. And that is the difference between a sale and putting it back on the shelf. So the difference of $1 is not going to break me, because trust me, if you've seen some of the books that I buy, $1 isn't going to kill me, but it's the principle. So you got to make a stand, and the best way to make a stand is by voicing it through your pocketbook, your wallet, and your bank account. Because it doesn't matter if you complain, it doesn't matter if you buy the book and make a video of tearing it up, they already have your money. And if they have your money, they assume that you like what they're giving you. And that's why it keeps consistently happening. And that's why, as much as I love Star Wars, I will not see the next Star Wars movie. As much as I love the idea of Captain Marvel, I mean, love or a hater, that's up to you. I didn't like the way certain things were happening. I'm not going to watch, or at least I'm not going to pay for that movie. Because there are plenty of ways that these days that you could watch movies and not pay for them. But like, for example, Endgame. Not only did I was able to watch it, I went to the movie theater and paid for the ticket to see it. Because there's a big difference between watching something on the internet or watching something at a friend's house and watching it live. So if something's good, it's worth your money. So don't be afraid to speak through your wallet. And to me, $4.99 is too much. And I started seeing other companies starting to do the $4.99. And I've been warning people it's headed towards that direction. But at least DC, on a book that they could have easily sold for $4.99, and most people would have probably still picked them up, they chose to do the right thing and charge only $3.99. So that deserves praise, and definitely my recommendation, and definitely my purchase. So those are the books. Obviously, you're going to see other places showing other books that are $4.99 and up. Doesn't mean they're bad. Doesn't mean they're wrong. Everybody has the right to their own opinion. If you think $4.99 is too much, me personally, if a $4.99 Marvel all of a sudden becomes $10 and it becomes something great, I'll spend the $10 on eBay before I give that money to Marvel. It's just how I stand. It doesn't mean you have to. Manny the Comic Collector says, Chris, I was going to pass on Savage Avengers because of $4.99 price tag, but the shop had the 1 in 10 variant for cover. Well, there you go. So that makes it worth it right there. Like, just keep in mind, just because I say something or do something does not mean you have to, 1, agree, or 2, follow it. I just share my opinion. It'll either resonate with you or it won't resonate with you. If you want to be one of those people that, like in my last video, give 4 or 5 thumbs down before I even start the video, that's your right. If you want to be a person that's a negative Nancy, that's perfectly fine. They're obviously not watching right now. But my point is, just because I have an opinion doesn't mean that you're wrong or you're bad if you disagree. Just if you disagree, just do it in a respectful way. That's how conversation should be. These days, everybody's too busy trying to yell and nitpick and argue with each other and cause a lot of hatred and separation. How is that helping? So if you like my version of my opinion, giving a thumbs up shows support. If you don't agree with it, hey, just mention it and explain why. But I'm not going to hate you for having a difference of opinion. Some people, they just decide that's what they want to do. So Chris says, I bet they're watching. No, they never do. They automatically thumb down my video and just move on. Hey, it gives me an extra view, so they're actually helping my channel by giving it traffic. They're just not smart enough to see that. So it doesn't affect me like it did back when I shut down my original channel, because that's what happens when you grow. You change and you start learning that you can't control what others do, but you can control how you react to it. So that's my story. I'm sticking to it. This is a short video, believe it or not, only around 10 minutes. Today's surprise subscriber shout out will go to Moon Knight. Go to get your comic books today. Happy hunting. Spend whatever you want. Just enjoy what you get. And don't forget, it's not you, it's not I, it's We Love Comics. And Mark says, hey, Chris, what are you doing for Free Comic Book Day? If it's this Saturday, I guess I'll be going to the comic book store. But it won't be until mid-afternoon because I have to work. So Reggie, wow, 2 videos in a row. And just like what I usually do on your videos, you're catching me at the end. So that'll teach you to be a slacker. Go check out his channel and anybody else's that makes videos, because they all work hard and they have fun, and that's what it's all about. Thanks a lot. And Lee Smith says, do you sell on eBay? No, I do not. But I do have my comic book mystery boxes. If you go in the description of this or any video, all the way at the bottom, there's a link that you can click, and there's all different comic book mystery boxes that I'm selling. And I do it off my own website because it just saves me a little bit of what PayPal charges. PayPal charges 10%. My business website only charges me around 3%. And Reggie, I appreciate you too. Big Lion says, how's the cat? Luna not only has heart disease, we found out just last week she has diabetes. We're giving her medication. I've been buying a lot of stuff like salmon oil, and I'm making and preparing raw food diets for her. So we're doing our best, but it's definitely increased our expenses. So we're keeping an eye on her. She's got a lot of heavy breathing lately, so we're keeping an eye. The good thing is that I don't work much. I do a lot out of my house, and those mystery boxes are actually helping support the cat as well. And so not only are we trying to do it to move, but now it's also helping with the cat. So Big Lion, thank you for that. And again, I always say I'm going to end the video, and what happens? 2 or 3 minutes of rambling goes on. But some of you appreciate that, and that means a lot to me. So thanks for watching, guys. Go get your comics. Happy hunting. Enjoy the rest of your day. And don't forget, it's not you, it's not I, it's We Love Comics, and we love you all. Have a great day, everybody. Happy hunting. I'll see you next video.